house. Hello, James.
What's going on, man?
Good to see you, my brother.
Good to be seen, as always.
All right, this game this week, a lot more competitive than last. It was watchable, unlike last week, but it was a tale of two halves. Devonte Adams and Aaron Rodgers did something at halftime because he went off in the second half.
Yeah, it's one of those very simple things in football. You might want to guard that guy. Just don't leave him wide open. It's very easy to make plays when nobody's covering you, but their connection from Green Bay going all the way back here to New York is prevalent. It's the reason why Aaron wanted to get him, and that's kind of what you want to have as a quarterback. You want to have your number one target to win all those fails, bumping. He's down there somewhere, and that's kind of just making football simple. I mean, people make it too complicated. You have a number one wide receiver, get the ball to the hands of your number one wide receiver.
So interesting to me, though, that it seems as if a quarterback, a receiver, or running back is in some type of slump. They play our Jacksonville Jaguars and they get out. Anywho, Brian Thomas Jr. set a couple of rookie records today. He balled today. He has the rookie record for the most touchdowns in a single season and yards receiving in a single season. The Jaguars got the ball to him early and often today.
Yeah, that's what we talked about when we drafted him. He's the guy to take the top off of the defense. He's the guy you're supposed to want to be able to get the ball to. And if nothing else, you got to start showing the league and putting them on notice that we have a new number one wide receiver. And that's what they did today. It started off in the quick game. He made them adjust, and then they were able to start hitting them across the middle. He's very fast. He's very explosive. And then when he can get yak, and that's important. What you can do with the ball when it's in your hands, can you stretch a defense? Brian Thomas Jr. has been doing that since college. That's what he was drafted to do. And finally, they're starting to use what he's able to do.
Yes, sir. And boy, did Mac Jones get the ball to him and he stretched out the defense. James, I'm trying to find some positives in what has just been a disastrous season. One there was Brian Thomas Jr. The other, next man up, Evan Ingram went out with a season-ending injury this week. Brenton Strange, he gets the call, and he has a good day.
Yeah, he's been doing some really, really good things, and that tight end position of the Jaguars is pretty deep. Obviously, it's not Evan Ingram, but he's able to catch, he's able to block, he's able to do some different things that are going to make him important. The key to the rest of the season right now, what these guys are doing, is show your worth, show your importance. You know changes are going to come in the offseason. You have to be able to show that you're an NFL player. Because remember, the NFL stands for not for long, as much as it stands for the National Football League. So if you can show that you're able to make plays, either whether it's from this franchise or someone else, you're going to make sure you can play. And the tight end that can block and catch is a weapon in the NFL offense.
James, Las Vegas, Nevada is one of my favorite places to visit. It's a beautiful place. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. If the Jaguars lose, we're not going to keep it in Vegas. We believe they're going to win. They're taking on the Raiders, another team that's struggling in the NFL. Your thoughts heading into this game?
Again, you got to win the games that you're supposed to. They're not any good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Neither are we. So this is but at least make it exciting. Make it a good product. It's entertainment for that reason. If they can make this kind of similar to this Jets game, get that defense to make a couple more stops. Like, put it all together. It's kind of like Smokey said on Friday. You ain't never got two things that match. Whether it's peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger, offense, no defense. And we got to get all of it together and match them, and you'll see a good Jags product.
And considering all things, James, I got to give Doug and company some credit. Still playing hard for him.
I mean, that's awesome for I-9, Pop Warner football, and all those different things. But this is the NFL. This is professional sports. You're paid very well to win. And Shad Khan made a very big statement in the beginning of the year. And the only thing that I would suggest, if you say it happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas, if they don't come back with a victory, we need to have that. We need to do what you're supposed to do in the NFL. And you have to let it stay in Vegas. And this is nothing personal. It's just business. And that's kind of what it comes down to. I remember being in New Orleans. I wasn't good enough. They sent me back to Tallahassee. We got to do those things here.
James Coleman, always on top of his game. He won't be in Vegas next Sunday, but he will be here with me. Thank you, James.